Betty's got another one. My goodness, what a night of fishing, huh? What a day and night of fishing. That little pink guy really got him for you. Beautiful. Okay, we have the lights on now. Well, the batteries have all died. This is my last battery. This one lasts about an hour, and we have had such a productive day. Catching so many. I think we've caught 150 fish. Maybe closer to 200. A tremendous number of these beautiful crappie. There's probably 30 of them in the bucket that's gonna go home and get fried. Fried fish. Fried. We ran out of bait. That is to say, we ran out of live bait. So we all just switched over to this crappie, this trout magnet that Tracy was using so effectively all day. Betty's switching over to a little tiny swim bait. Now I just dropped this in there by accident because my reel was tangled up, and while it was laying in there I caught a fish. While it was just kind of laying in the water, I accidentally caught this fish. They're schooling all around us. There are probably thousands of fish all around the boat right now. And they're going crazy over just a little plastic lure. Tiny little plastic lure. Where'd that fish go? He all of a sudden hit while I was taking a drink. There he is. I got another one. Just like the other one. Boy, oh boy. These fish, they just keep biting. Thank you, fish.
Are we keeping it?
Betty's still catching fish. It's a nice sized fish. If you catch a big one, it's not a bad sized fish at all.
Shall I get my other side?
Yeah, throw him in there. He's right there big enough. He probably goes 9 inches. That's a beautiful fish. Thank you. Crappie.
Another one.
Little crappie. Little crappie fish.
This is probably a perch.
Whoa, good job, Betty. It's a nice looking fish. This little jig, swim bait, looks exactly like the little minnows that we use, that we were killing all these fish with today. And now she's just killing these guys in total darkness. She's absolutely slaughtering fish. Nice job, Betty. I'm going to throw them back because I can't see. But these are nice fish, and we're catching them in total darkness. Especially Betty. She's just smacking them. Ow! Ow! That's a nice fish. Look at that. Oh, that's a nice one. It's a beautiful fish.
Are you okay? Sure.
Tracy, throw that in the bucket underneath you. Whoa. These guys are just amazing. We're catching them all night long. Oh, settle down, fishy. I'm going to let you go. You're beautiful. You are absolutely beautiful. That little lure is absolutely amazing. There's no way I'm not going to go out and get a bunch of those. There you go, Betty. Oh, yeah, that's a nice fish. Throw them in the bucket.
Well, you throw them in the bucket. It's right below you.
Oh, we're going to put him in the bucket, aren't we? Oh, he's a beautiful fish. Look at him. And look at the fish finder. Look at the fish finder. Good Lord. That's crazy, all those fish on there. Right back there where we saw that bunch. Holy Toledo. Look at that beautiful fish. Look at him. I think we've caught about 300 fish, Betty.
Yeah.
So last night, we caught over 200 fish. We might have caught 300 fish. There's just no keeping track. We were catching multiple fish over and over and over. I think I had 4 or 5 doubles where I caught 2 fish at once on a single line. At Sayre Lake, they have to be 9 inches for the first 5 and under 9 inches for the second 5. And you're only allowed to keep 10 fish. We kept 30 fish. We have exactly 15 of each size. This one is 10 inches, just over 10 inches. And these are some of the nicer ones. I think maybe 1 or 2 of these others are also over 10 inches. This one is 9 and a half inches. That's a nice fish. So these make beautiful fillets. They're amazing to eat. I cleaned a whole bunch already. As you can see here, I have 2.5 pounds of meat already in fillets. This is all nice fillets. And we also caught 5 really big bluegills. And I really like to eat these, so I brought the big ones home. I can't even begin to guess how many fish we caught. We might have caught 50 or 100 just of the perch that we caught. For some reason, the perch were really, really biting. So, once again, I sharpened my knife before I got started. And I do my little cut back here, and then I go through and I get that meat off of there. It's really not all that time consuming. Of course, these were a lot of fish, so it took a little bit of a while. And there you have a beautiful fish fillet. And those are going to be so good. I'm going to make fish sandwiches tomorrow. I'm going to deep fry these guys. And should be good. They cook up so nice. The meat's so tender. Good, tasty, not fishy tasting white meat fish. If you go to any lake other than Sayre Lake, these fish are supposed to be 10 inches or above. And you're not allowed to keep the smaller ones. But this lake, the Fish Commission is working on it. They're trying to improve the fishery for crappie. And it's working because I've seen the fish get bigger here over the last few years. And, you know, you can only keep 10 fish. And they're very specific about the size, and that's working. I caught the fish of my life during the COVID lockdown in March. I went all by my lonesome, and I caught a great big 15-inch crappie. And I've fished in Louisiana, Texas, Florida, North Carolina, and I don't know where else that I've caught crappie. And I've never got close to that 15-inch fish that I caught right there at Sayre Lake. So, you just never know, do you? I'll soon be done with all these. I'm going to package them up in manageable size bags and freeze them. Because it's way too many for any one sitting of eating fish. Unless I have a fish fry and invite everybody over. Which, you know, is a possibility. If not today, it's sometime in the future. So here we are. Almost 4 pounds of fillets. Oh, you know what? I've got some more over here. I forgot those. So, 4.53 pounds of fillets. I think I can't even read that. It's in the shadows. Oh, no, I read that wrong. 4.10 pounds of fillets. That's a lot of fish. Anyhow, we'll let you know how it turns out after it's cooked. I'm sure I'll eat a whole bunch of it. Tacos, fish sandwiches. Sometimes I just eat it like crackers, dipping it in some tartar sauce. I also like to use ranch dressing as a dip for my fried fishies. See you then. Okay, so here we have the lures that were so effective on this amazing day of fishing at Sayre Lake. We caught 300 fish. This little jig is 1/64 of an ounce. It's a trout magnet. They come in silver and gold. And you put these little bodies on them. That's a gold speckled one. It was very, very effective. We caught a bazillion fish. We also used the pink one. And I used the white one for a little bit. I think any of them would have caught fish. This is how you put it on the hook. You want to go through there, and you want the hook point to come out between those two little tails. So keep it lined up real pretty, right down the middle of that plastic body. And then I'm going to come out right here like this. Take your time and get it right. It's very important that it be right up against the jig head, and that it come out just right down the middle, and that the body be very straight on there. So you see that it's very straight. It's not twisted up. This is the other lure that we used. This is called a spoiler shad swimming bait. It's 1 1/2 inches long. I don't have the package to show you, but you can buy them at Walmart, made by a company called Creme. It looks exactly like the little minnows that we used until we ran out of those live baits. And we caught so many fish. You'll have a lot of luck with that and the trout magnet made by Mustad. Pretty much buy that anywhere. Made in the USA. Never used it for trout. The instructions for how to use this in a stream are right here on the back. But on the front it says this is great for bass and panfish. And do you know, it is great for bass and panfish. Okay, I'm going to go sharpen my knife a bit here. Been cleaning a lot of fish, so I need to sharpen it. See you out there on the water.